Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you for joining us today on our Grow with Google Learner webinar here with Coursera. We will just hang on for a few more moments while attendees are still logging in. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put that in Q&A section and not in the chats, so that we can go exclusively to Q&A to see your specific questions. Plus, we will be answering the questions during the session as well. So just bear with us. Okay, thank you for, so let's start. So let's meet the team. So we have a Coursera Grow with Google team here. We are all based in Dublin in Ireland, as you can see in the slides. Today, this session will be presented by me, Monal, and my colleague, Amy. So I would request Amy to say hi.
Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope it's sunnier where you are than where we are at the moment. But thank you for joining us today, and please do pop those questions into the chat for us in the Q&A.
Yeah, thank you, Amy. So let's see what's the agenda of the day. So we will introduce you to the Grow with Google program. We will introduce the career certificate cybersecurity. What are the topics involved and what skills you will acquire after doing the certificate. We will walk you through the live platform, the learner platform, and we will also share some best practices for you that will really support your learning going forward. And in the meantime, and in the end of the session, we will also cater to your questions, if any specific. So yeah, let's go through the brief overview of cybersecurity certificate. So the Google Cybersecurity Certificate teaches you how to identify common cybersecurity risks, threats, and vulnerabilities, as well as the techniques to mitigate them. This certificate program is for anyone who wants to enter the field of cybersecurity. Please note, no prior experience or specific knowledge is required. All you need is an interest in solving puzzles and helping others. Upon completing this certificate, you will understand the importance of cybersecurity practices and their impact for organizations. You will be able to identify common risks, threats, and vulnerabilities, as well as techniques to mitigate them. You will get hands-on experience with Python, Linux, and SQL, and you will be able to protect networks, devices, people, and data from unauthorized access and cyber attacks using cybersecurity information, event management tools, etc. So once you graduate from this certificate, you can apply for in-demand jobs, entry-level jobs like cybersecurity analyst, security analyst, security operations center SOC analyst, information security analyst, IT security analyst, cybersecurity analyst, and many more. So once you complete this certificate, you can apply for entry-level jobs. It will prepare you for that. It has 8 courses total within the certificate. You have to complete all the 8 courses to gain the final full certificate for Google Cybersecurity. Average completion time is 3 to 6 months. So it is a self-paced course. You can complete earlier than that as well if you have enough time to complete this. And also please note that under this Google Scholarship Program, this program and this certificate is completely free. You don't have to pay anything to gain the certificate and complete your learning. So just keep that in mind. If you see the payment information is given in the learning content, that is by default. So just ignore it and continue your learning. And if you get any dialog box like you have to pay to unlock the quizzes and all, please reach out to Learner Help Center and make sure that you have enrolled using the Identity Learner Scholarship Program. So how to check that, we will show you during live platform walkthrough. So yeah, this program is completely free. Please make note of that and choose the correct program from the learning page. We will show you that soon. So yeah, now let's deep dive into the 8 courses. The first course is the Foundation of Cybersecurity. You can begin your journey into cybersecurity here, and you will explore the cybersecurity field and learn about the job responsibilities of cybersecurity professionals. This course will explain how this certificate program will help you prepare for a career in cybersecurity. So first course is really important to understand what are the career options and how to go about them. It will define the field of security. The job responsibilities of an entry-level security analyst will also be discussed here. So this course is really important. So a lot of you may have a question of what is the significance of this particular field? What are our jobs like and career like? So that all is covered in this first course. So you will recognize the core skills and knowledge needed to become a security analyst. You can describe how security analysts protect networks and information. So it will be the foundations. Then from course 2, it will become a little bit technical and advanced. You will get understanding of CISSP's 8 security domains. You will learn about primary threats, risk, and vulnerabilities to business operations. In addition, you will explore the NIST, which is National Institute of Standards and Technology Risk Management Framework, and the steps of risk management. Then we have course 3. Here you will be introduced to network security and explain how it relates to ongoing security threats and vulnerabilities. You will learn about network architecture and mechanisms to secure a network. So as you can see in the slide, skills acquired are mentioned, what are the topics covered, and you can see that each of the course is a perfect balance of videos, readings, practice quizzes, and a weekly challenge or a module challenge, which you have to pass. Course 4, you will learn about relationship between operating systems, hardware and software, and become familiar with the primary functions of an operating system. You will recognize common operating systems in use today and understand how the graphical user interface, which is GUI, and command line interface both allow users to interact with the operating system. You might find these terminologies little difficult, but as you progress from course 1 to course 2, 3 ahead, it will all become very easier for you. So don't worry if you don't understand any terms here. Course 5, you will be introduced to how organizations determine what assets to protect. You will learn about the connection between managing risk and classifying assets by exploring the unique challenge of securing physical and digital assets. You will also be introduced to the NIST framework and standards in details, guidelines, and best practices to manage the cybersecurity risk. Then course 6 is based on detection and incident response, which are important part of a cybersecurity analyst work. You will explore how cybersecurity professionals verify and respond to malicious threats and become familiar with the steps involved in the incident response. Then course 7, you will get introduction to Python programming language and how Python is used in cybersecurity, which is going to be very interesting. You will also explore foundational Python concepts, including data types, variables, conditional statements, and iterative statements. So by course 7, you have to be really build your knowledge because this course is a little bit difficult as Amy has completed the cybersecurity. She is a cybersecurity expert here. So if you have any technical questions, you can reach out to her as well in this session. Let's go to course 8, which is the last course, which is Put It to Work, Prepare for Cybersecurity Jobs. So here you will recognize the importance of security professionals in the workplace. You will discover how proper detection and escalation can impact an organization's security posture. So after completing all the courses here, you will get certificate for each of the course, like course 1, course 2, course 3. And after completing course 8, you will get the final cybersecurity certificate. And after that, you can go ahead to apply for entry-level jobs. Now we will show you the Coursera platform walkthrough. But before that, I'll just want to share with you like how you will join and enroll this program. Sorry, yeah, this is the slide. So all of you who have joined us for the session today, you all have been sent an email invitation to join this Google Scholarship Program. The email invitation looks like this. If you can see, you must have received it in your inbox. If not, please check your spam folder just in case and set up your email settings so that you can receive emails from Coursera. So it will show that Google Scholarship has invited you to start learning on Coursera. Your name will be here and you can see a join now button. So you have to click on this button to join this scholarship program. You will have to create your account. After joining, you will land on the Google Scholarships Learners homepage where you can see the cybersecurity certificate. You can click on that and read all the information provided, and there will be an enroll button which you can click and enroll. So this way is to join and enroll. First, locate your Coursera email invitation, then click on the join button, create your account, and then enroll. And then you can start learning. So don't waste any time because limited spaces are available. So if you haven't joined yet, do that as soon as possible by today itself to secure your place in this program. This program is completely free and it prepares you for an entry-level job in cybersecurity field. Now I'll hand over to Amy. And she will show us the learners homepage and how to navigate it effectively.
Thanks, Manal. There's loads of questions coming in here, so just trying to keep up. A lot of repetitive questions, but we will, at the end of the session, have the Q&A, so we will answer those questions then. Okay, so into the platform walkthrough. So let me just share my screen here with you. And okay. So as Manal mentioned there with the email and the link, so once you click the link on the email and you join into Coursera, the first thing that you want to do is just to make sure that you're fully and correctly enrolled into the program. So first thing that you need to do is you'll see here right on the top left-hand corner of the screen, these dots icon. So just click on that and make sure that the program name is ticked. And that will indicate then that you're fully enrolled and fully joined the program. So the next thing then, you will see the cybersecurity course as you're offering. So what you need to do then is you need to make sure that you enroll into the certificate. So to do that, just simply click onto the course itself. And the next page then, what you're going to see here is you'll see the button to enroll. Now, it's just not on my screen because I've already enrolled into it, but you will have the button here. And then what happens is once you click the enroll button, then this blue button, go to course, will appear. Now, as well as that, feel free obviously to scan down this page because it will give you more information about each of the individual courses themselves. So feel free to pop in and have a look at further information as well. So then onto the course itself. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to notice is on the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to notice the course material is broken up into modules. So in this course, there's between 4 to 6 modules in each of the individual courses. And essentially that just breaking the content into much more manageable bite-sized pieces for you. You will also notice grades, notes, and discussion forums and messages as well. And I'll speak about those in a little bit more detail in a moment. But for now, what I just want to highlight, guys, is a lot of you in the Q&A have been asking about deadlines and that you're all seeing a deadline that's very close. So essentially what will happen is that when you go over a deadline, you will start to see this reset my deadlines button on your dashboard. And literally all that you need to do is you just simply click the button, and that's it. So basically click the button and everything, then all the deadlines and everything else move forward. So again, you can do that as often as is necessary, and please don't worry, by resetting your deadlines, it's not going to have any effect on your progress. You'll just continue your course as normal. So into the content itself then, so I'll just pop into the first video here, and straight away what you'll notice is it's exactly like a YouTube video. So you can play the content, you can obviously move it forward, bring it back. Other option as well is you do have subtitles. So along with the video, if you wanted to add in your English subtitles, you can just simply click that, and obviously then they'll come on. But the other nice feature is as well as the subtitles, you do also have the transcript. So if you're like me and you want to read along with the video, then you do have that option here as well. Now, as the video is playing, if you wanted to take any notes, you do have the option to be able to save notes as well. So essentially what will happen is that you can just simply click this Save Notes tab. And what that actually does is it actually saves, it's about a 10-second clip of where you press the video. And what that will actually allow you to do is you can actually add your own notes in. So you'll have the option, add your thoughts. So let's just put in the word test, and I can save that. And now what will happen is in your note section, you will have access to these notes for a later date as well. So you can just simply, if you want to view all notes, you can just simply click the link here. And what that's going to do then is it'll just bring me directly into our notes section, and you can see here the little clip that we had taken and the little test as well. So it's really, really handy. Those notes are there for forever, basically. So at any stage, if you want to go back and review, they're saved for you in the notes section. So along with obviously videos as well, you do have, there will be readings involved. There'll be some practice quizzes, and then it is important to note that at the end of every course, there is a graded assessment. Now, with the graded assessment, you need a passing grade of 80% or more. Now, there are 10 questions, and you have between 40 to 50 minutes to complete the assessment. And you also have 3 attempts in any 24 hours. So if on the third attempt that you fail, then the quiz will be locked for 24 hours. But don't worry in terms of, because you're still going to be able to access all the content. So for revision purposes, if you want to go back and review any content, you'll still be able to do so. Also as well, what you're going to notice is as you're going through the content at various stages, there's going to be some little prompts that's going to direct you into the discussion forums. Now, the discussion forums are great, if you want to interact with learners who are at the same stage as you. And I would absolutely recommend, follow the prompt, pop in, engage with other learners, because it's a useful tool as well. If you have any questions, or maybe if you're struggling with any part of the content, again, you can use the discussion forums to ask your own questions. So to show you what that looks like, if I'm going to click into discussion forums, and you'll see here all the different threads that are going on. So, for example, in module 1, you can pop on and you can actually, a bit like Facebook, you can like, and you can also reply as well. So anytime when you're engaging with the discussion forums, and you do post a topic or you reply, any messages that you receive will also populate into your messages section here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it from the dashboard. So I will hand you back to Manal, and she's going to go through some useful tips and tricks for you.
Thanks, Amy. I was just replying the questions, a lot of questions. So I have shared the links to join and enroll. Whoever is asking how to apply for the scholarship, just click on the link, join and enroll into the program. You will have to enroll into the full specialization, which is cybersecurity. After doing that, you will be directed to course 1. You have to complete course 1, and then you will be directed directly to course 2. And after completing course 2, course 3, you don't have to enroll into all the courses one by one. So yeah, let me share my screen again to show you some best practices. Okay. So we have done the dashboard, and I hope you understand how to navigate the learning page. Now we have covered the program and the certificate. Let's talk about how to succeed on this program and setting yourself up for the success. So during our time with Coursera, we have uncovered some best practices that we hear, like you can see on the slides, some feedback from the learners, like what motivates them to continue learning. So you can see some use the Coursera app to do learning on the go. Some set a 15 minutes timer and do short burst of studies. Some use handwritten notes. Some have coffee or tea to energize their mind and mood. Some like to play music without lyrics, and some would like to keep their study schedule and not miss anything. And some would like to keep their headphone on. So there are so many best practices, like some small tips and tricks that will help you to keep energetic and motivated throughout your learning journey, because it's online learning. So first, what we suggest is to understand why, like explain to yourself why would you like to take this course and how it will help you with your professional career progress. That is really important. There has been research to show that who write a learning pledge to themselves are more likely to complete this certificate and apply for their dream career job, because this will you will understand for yourself the value of these courses that will bring you in the future. Most of you will be struggling with this, like you don't have time to complete the certificate. So we all have a busy schedule, and we just need to make a bit of time where we can. Google has come forward to provide these free scholarships under this certificate, which is really, really valuable. These are taught by the real Googlers, so you will be able to learn from the real Googlers professional who are working in the cybersecurity field. So don't miss this opportunity. Leverage on this opportunity to create your career in a more positive direction. So if you don't have time, schedule a 15 minutes to go to a reading, add time to your calendar, and this is easy way to keep yourself accountable. Make a schedule, weekly schedule or daily schedule, and set some time, like you will complete some learning content in this first week and some learning content in the second week, like completing the first course within 2 or 3 weeks. Make some goal like that. We also spend a lot of time on our phones. So putting do not disturb on your phone is a great way to avoid distraction. This is online learning, and cybersecurity is like technical content. So keeping your distractions at the minimum will really help to progress through this course quickly. Adding all of your free time can be very beneficial for you. So because if you spend 10 hours a week, you can get this certified within 8 to 10 weeks, and you can become job ready within the Q2 of next year. So yes, these are few tips, best practices, which you can adapt some of them to help you progress through online learning. Here is an example schedule like we would like to share with you. Like I mentioned, 8 to 10 hours per week. If you put, you can become graduate in 3 to 4 months. An example schedule is here, like Monday to Friday. These are weekdays, so you can study 2 hours a day. And Saturday, you can revise the weekly contents, what you have read by making notes, as Amy mentioned. And Sunday, you can have a rest day or a buffer day. So if you keep moving like this, you can complete the certificate within 3 to 4 months, which is really great. You can also target the goal like focus on completing 1 course in 2 weeks. So 8 course will take 16 weeks. So yeah, that will be really good. If you keep the momentum, keep your activity in the portal so that you progress quickly throughout this course and complete it in no time. Then would like to share some of the tools and best practices, like download our mobile app. So this is one of the most useful tools to take advantage of. It is very fantastic tool to use because it allows you to learn on the go. You can take advantage of the time you may have on a public transport, going for a walk, or during your break time. You can open the Coursera mobile app and have some videos learned as a podcast, or you can go through some short readings. So your progress is not blocked. If you don't have a big chunk of time, you can open your mobile and have 15 to 20 minutes of learning a day. So all of the content is available here. You can take short lessons and lectures. You can also download the content for offline access. So if you have an area with no Wi-Fi and you don't have mobile data, this can be really useful. So you can download some videos and readings and then access it offline later. So this way, you can make use of this Coursera mobile app, which is really, really beneficial to keep your progress going upwards. Next is socialize with the classmates from across the globe. As Amy mentioned, we have discussion forums, so you can participate in that and you can interact with all of the learners all over the world who are doing the same module as you. So you can discuss with them on the learning topics and contents. You can post your questions there. You can also share some articles. A lot of threads are already there, and the system will also give you a discussion prompt to join that threads. So please join that and see what other learners are discussing about to further build your knowledge. And if you have any specific question, post there and get their feedback. It's really going to help you and enhance your knowledge as well. Third is bookmark the Learner Help Center. So this is the help center from Coursera. It provides self-help and also real-time support. There is a lot of content provided. A lot of articles are there, which will have all the answers to your frequently asked questions like ID verification, account setup, and enrollment, to name a few. If you have any technical issues in logging in, enrolling, also Learner Help Center can be contacted. So there is a form which you will have to fill out to reach out to them, and they will reach out to you in no time. So this is a great resource to use when you have more technical issues and the discussion forum cannot help you. So I'm putting the link of Learner Help Center now in the chat, so you can save it. So this is a Learner Help Center, and I'm also sending you the link to join the program if you have not received the Coursera email invitation. So I have sent you 2 links, just save them. Okay, let's move. So after completing the certificate, I hope most of you will complete the certificate by April, May. And once you have done that, you will be ready to show off those new skills and knowledge. So once you have graduated from your Google Cert, the most important thing for you to do afterward is to make sure that you update your CV and also your LinkedIn profile or any other social media platform you see fit in order to show employers that you have achieved a fantastic cert. If your CV is not updated, it would be a fantastic opportunity to do that via our interview warm-up system that will show you. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, most of you must be having. So share the Coursera certificate. It has its own credentials that you can upload to LinkedIn for employers to see that you have achieved the Google Cybersecurity certificate. So how to add the Coursera credentials to your LinkedIn or resume, or how to download these Coursera mobile apps, that links we will be sending through you all via an email along with the webinar recording. So additional benefits for graduates. So once you become graduate, so not only does Google want to help you by providing these courses to you for free, they have also organized progression paths for you once you have completed, which you will receive an email about once you have completed. So you will get access to, you can make use of Google's new interview warm-up system. Here you can participate and attend the mock interviews specifically related to cybersecurity. So what kind of questions are asked under cybersecurity and how to answer them, everything is covered here. After completion, you can claim your certificate badge from Credly, which has its own credentials. So share it on LinkedIn to capture the attention of potential employers. And if any of you want to advance into the cybersecurity field, you can go for CompTIA Security Plus exam, and you will get a discount to give that exam if you have completed the Google Cybersecurity Cert. So that's really good to progress ahead. Now we have some additional tips for success. So as you can see, the certificate has 8 courses. So it is good to take all lessons and courses in order. Complete all the items in each of the lesson in order they
Sorry,
appear.
Manal, you're not showing the slides, you're showing your other screen.
Okay, let me check again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, so this was a slide I was showing. You can make use of Google's interview warm-up system. You can claim your Credly badge once you have completed and share it on LinkedIn. And if you want to progress further in the cybersecurity field, you can apply for CompTIA Security Plus exam, where you will get a discount. So now additional tips to prepare for success. So take all lessons and courses in order because the new information and concept build on previous ones. Don't skip any quizzes, don't skip any readings or videos because this is online learning and the content can become extensive as you advance to course 2 onwards. Leverage on additional resources provided in the content, like make most of the readings and additional resources which are under the resources section. A lot of links and citations are there, plus some basic information on the glossary and how to make use of Google Sheets, spreadsheets, all that general information is also shared. Be curious. If you find an idea that gets you excited, act on it, ask questions, search for more details online, check out the links that interest you, and take notes on your discoveries. Clear your doubts and confusions on time. Don't hesitate to rewatch a video or go through reading again or ask your classmates via discussion forum. Very important is to plan your time. Setting regular study times and sticking with them each week can really help you to make learning a part of your routine and quickly progress through it. Use a calendar or timetable to create a schedule like one we have shared with you and list what you plan to do in each day or each week in order to achieve your goals. Last, take notes. So notes are useful to remember information. As you complete this certificate, you might not have access to the content that you studied. So as you learn, download the notes, videos, copy paste the readings for your future reference. That was really gonna help you when you will go for an interview. So next steps for you is don't waste any time getting started now. Check your inbox for Coursera email invitation. If you haven't joined our scholarship program yet, click on the join button and join to secure your place in the program. After joining, make sure you enroll into the cybersecurity cert to start your learning journey. So it is very important to join and enroll now to secure your place because we have a lot of learners in queue waiting to get this opportunity. And if you have already got the email invitation and if you're not joining and enrolling, you might not be able to do so after maybe a week or two. Then once you have joined and enrolled, be consistent on this learning program, be active on the learning journey so as to continue secure your place in the program. If your scholarship sponsor is Identity India, uh, they can see your progress and whether you are active or not after enrolling. If they see you, if you're not active for a long time, they might revoke your scholarship as well. That's why be consistent and be active. Even if you don't have a big chunk of time, make use of Coursera mobile app to continue slowly or progress slowly throughout the course. And yes, last, plan your time to learn 8 to 10 hours per week if possible to become graduate in 3 to 4 months and then apply for your dream career job. So that was all from our side. Do we have any specific questions, Amy, waiting for our answer? Okay, I'll scroll through the questions.
Yeah, I've been scrolling through them. There is one or two questions around the CompTIA A plus. Yeah, so essentially with the CompTIA A plus, this is like a global industry recognized certification as well. So when you complete the Google cybersecurity, you can avail you actually have enough knowledge to be able to sit the CompTIA Security Plus exam, and that's where the discount comes in that Manal mentioned. So if you do decide to sit those exams, then you will have a discount voucher for 30% of the exams as part of completing this course.
So as I mentioned, there are some information regarding US learners in the Google cybersecurity. Just ignore that because that is specific to US learners. For India learners, you can, after graduating, you can avail to interview warm-up system from Google. You can have the Credly batch to post on your LinkedIn profile. And as Amy mentioned, you can go for CompTIA exam and you will get some discount there. So what is the deadline to start the course? As soon as you enroll, you can start learning and completing the course within 3 to 6 months. If you haven't received a Coursera email, I have shared the link in the chat. Click on that and you will be able to join. We have shown you how to join and enroll, so we are not going to answer those questions anymore.
There's a lot of people have said that you're doing exams at the moment. So look, what I'd say there is, obviously finish your exams first and then, get started on this program as soon as you finish those other exams.
Yeah, this is self-paced course, so you can access the course anytime after enrollment. But yes, try to complete within 6 months' time.
Also, oh, sorry.
Yeah, please, Amy, go ahead.
sorry. There's also a lot of people asking, is the course paid or free? This course, if you're part of a scholarship program, the course is free. And as Manon mentioned earlier, in the content, if you do see a little message about grant aid or fees, then do please just ignore it. That this course is free as part of your scholarship program.
Here's the question: 8 modules, 8 courses in the certificate, and once you enroll, you have to complete all the 8 courses within 6 months. Yes, that's correct.
A couple of people have been asking as well about hacking being included in the course. No, hacking or ethical hacking is not included as part of this course. It's a completely separate course, and it is not part of this course at all.
So under this program, only cybersecurity professional certificate is offered. So we are not sure if your sponsorship organization will offer you another courses. That is not for sure. It really depends on them. Yes, so this is self-paced course. So 5 hours a week is also good to complete the course. It really depends on your learning ability and how fast you can learn. You can spend 5 to 10 hours per week. That is ideal. Just be consistent and active, even if you slow progress, because you must be seen as active learner in the partners portal in their system. So this certificate course will help you to get ready for an entry-level job. After completing, you will have to make your efforts to apply into different companies and get the interviews, call for interviews. There's no support from us or Google on getting you a job after this. You will not have lifetime access to this course. Yes, you will not. We don't support internship or job placement. That you will have to put in your effort after completing this course. Yes, we are from Coursera team, and we have a partnership with Google. So regarding the kind of job opportunities and job responsibilities and how to explore the career in cybersecurity, it is all covered in course 1. Yeah, so one learner is asking, it is showing that all 8 courses will end on Jan 2024. No, that's not the case. You will have to reset your deadlines if it is showing, and yeah, you will get at least 6 months, 4 to 6 months to complete the course. If you want to change your email account and etc., reach out to the Learner Help Center. They will be able to help you out. So you have to enroll into the full cybersecurity certificate as Amy shown. After that, you will be directed to course 1. After completing course 1, you will get the certificate and automatically directed to the course 2. You don't have to enroll into each of the courses one by one.
Just a question here in relation to the graded assessments. Laxman is just asking here that if it's a case, if you don't pass the exam after the 3rd attempt and that the quiz does lock for 24 hours, what happens then is that once the quiz reopens, you then have another 3 attempts to take it again.
So there are not 4 modules. Okay, you are getting confused. So cybersecurity has 8 courses, which we have shown in the slides. Each courses may have 4 to 5 modules. So don't get confused. So we are scrolling down the questions. We will send the recording and some useful resources within 2-3 days.
We
So
have
if
a
you're
question
getting,
here. Oh,
yeah,
sorry. No, I was going to say just a quick question here regarding will they get an internship after completing this course? No, just by completing the course, like we can't guarantee that you're going to get an internship. However, now in saying that, I mean, obviously, as Manuel mentioned earlier, just, when you complete the course, be sure to claim your Credly badge and share it on LinkedIn. You can also add your achievement to your CV. And obviously then that's going to put you in good standing when you are applying for internships and job roles.
so if the system is asking you for payment, go to your learner homepage, click on the button on the left top page and select Identity Learning Program. So once you click on that and then enroll into cybersecurity. So I think Amy has shown you that how to do that.
Also then just another question regarding the deadlines actually. Someone's asking here, I can't find the options for that. It's showing course ends on the 8th of January 2024. So you will only see the reset deadlines button after the 8th of January. So from like the 9th of January on, that's when the button will appear on your dashboard.
So if you can see my screen, Amy, you can see my homepage.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so once you have joined correctly, you will see like this. It will show I and it will show cybersecurity. So if you're not seeing that, click here and select Grow with Google Identity. So you have to click on this program. This program is free for you. So after joining, come here and check you have enrolled into Grow with Google Identity program. Click here and then go into cybersecurity and enroll. So this way you can continue learning without any payment. And if you are getting payment option, go back to the homepage, come here and click Identity India. So you will not see any payment options. But some payment info is in the learning content, so you have to ignore that. So, yeah.
The course will be visible to you for as long as you're in the scholarship program.
You will get a digital certificate, after which you can start applying for the jobs. Average completion time is 3 to 6 months. The course is completely free. You have to join and enroll and start learning. Select the identity program from the learning homepage to avoid getting payment options to continue further. But there is some learning in the learning content, there is some info about the payment which you can ignore. I think all the questions we have answered most of them. And for technical issues like email accounts and etc., you can reach out to Learner Help Center. So if it's showing in your page some deadline of Jan or December end, just reset your deadline, okay? You will not have lifetime access to this course. So this webinar was just an informative webinar to provide you all the information. There is no certificate provided for attending this webinar. So we will send an email to you with the webinar recording and all the useful resources. So check out for Coursera emails, check your email settings so that you get the Coursera emails.
We have a question, is it possible to complete the course in 1 to 2 months? I mean, yes, absolutely, if you have the time to do so. Like we have seen it. I mean, like it should be, we would normally say it takes about 6 months, but because it's self-paced, and if you have plenty of time, then you can absolutely complete it much quicker than that. So there are no prerequisites for the course. The course is aimed for, anybody with little to no experience at all in the field of cybersecurity. There's someone asking there that they're using a school or a college ID at the moment. Now what I would say there is, if you are using a school or college ID, that's perfectly fine as it is, but I would recommend that you put an alternative email onto your account as well. Because, obviously if you leave that school or college and you lose that email, you still obviously want access to your Coursera account. So by having an alternative email on your account, you'll still be able to access it afterwards.
So try to be active once each week. That way you will be seen active in the portal and your scholarship will not be revoked. And try to complete the certificate within 6 month time. So this way your scholarship will be secured. No, your face is not getting recorded, so don't please worry. It's only us presenters' face will be recorded. If you have exams, don't worry, your scholarships will not be revoked. You will be given enough time to complete them. But just try to be active once a week if you have exams. So whatever dates you are seeing in your learning homepage, just reset your deadline. Uh, you're not you don't need to complete them by Jan 22nd, 2024.
We have a question here. Do you get access to any labs? Yes, you do, particularly in course 7 of the certificate, where you will be engaging with quick labs, because all course 7 is related and writing code in Python. So yes, to answer your question, you will be accessing quick labs as part of this course certificate. The time limit to avail of the CompTIA cert discount is 6 months. Question here regarding career in data science. Google does have an advanced course, an advanced data analytics course, which is for data science as well. So that certainly could be one course maybe to consider. However, it may not be part of your scholarship program. So you might have to look outside the scholarship program to avail of that course. Regarding the question on after completing the course, can you say that you're a certified cybersecurity expert? Not so much. I mean, you got to bear in mind that this course is very entry level. You know, like it is the first step on the ladder, so to speak. Yeah, so by no means, again, because this course is based at very entry level positions. So like there'd be a lot more material that you would need to study and cover before you'd be considered a cybersecurity expert. But certainly this is a great course to put you on the first step of that ladder. Again, just to repeat, the tab to reset deadlines, you will not see it until after the current deadline has passed. It'll just appear on your dashboard, and you just simply just press that blue button. That's it. If you need to change the name on your certificate once it has been issued to you, please, you will need to reach out to the Learner Support Centre for that assistance. I think that's it in terms of questions.
Yeah. So reset your deadline button will not appear if everything is okay in your learning page. It will only appear if you are far behind the set deadline of the system. But the button will show up, blue button, you just have to click again. That's it, nothing else. So only do it when it shows up. Otherwise, just continue learning as normal. These courses are not ending in Jan. You will get enough time, like 4 to 6 months to complete these certificates. Your face is not getting recorded. We have answered this previously as well. So don't worry. Okay, I think that's it. So yeah, start learning and then you will be like very comfortable to navigate the platform, reset your deadlines if any, and complete all the modules and exams. And most of your questions will be resolved after you complete first course. So try to complete at least first course to get all the information on how to go about this particular certificate program. So we have answered most of the questions and they were all repetitive, and we have covered everything that we will share through an email, webinar recording, and some resources along with the Help Center link. So thank you again for joining the session with us. Hope you find it beneficial, and we will be having more sessions in January, and we will send you all the link to join if you want to join that. Thank you so much for your time and all the best. Keep learning and keep progressing. Bye.
Thank you very much, everybody.